Today on the channel, we got a true leather rebel in Leatherhead Super 7 Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Leatherhead. Oh, watch out. But of course, for all your Leatherhead needs, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. Also, if you're buying from Super 7 and you're at the Super 7 website, put in code KyleP to support the channel. Deals to be had for days all around. But of course, Leatherhead, an all-time classic, of course, from the old Turtles cartoon toy line, NECA toy line, Playmates toy line, you name it. He's been in a lot of toy lines, and of course, in this Ultimate toy line as well. And an all-timer of a figure, as everybody loves an alligator, everybody loves a crocodile, and everybody gets them confused, and sometimes they throw a caiman in as well. Things get real confusing. But of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging, we're going to talk about it, we're going to unbox it, we're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Let's start with the packaging here. Of course, this is a time when cardboard was cardboard and men were men. And when we got cardboard with these Super 7 figures back in the day, we do not get this anymore, but it is the cardboard protector box. See you later. Goodbye. But now we dive into old Leatherhead over here, and it's a big, thick box, a deluxe figure. We're here for some deluxe figures. There he is, looking only like Leatherhead could look if he was on a sewer manhole cover. Looking good. Nothing on the sides. Classic turtle logo on the back. Slide this off, maybe. There we go. Once again, see you later, goodbye. And now we're at the main event here. Look at that big box right there, and that big old gator in there. He's just a hungry alligator is what he is. Looking very interesting. Turtle logo classic, big window box. Got a little bit of blue brick, of course, going around. Looking all right on the bricks and stuff. Then on the back, we got the blurb. Let's see what it says about our old friend Leatherhead, the swamp-stomping, raging Cajun gator. He's like a young Doug Kershaw. Oh, there's a shout-out.
Anything he can, gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man.
We're going to say, I've never heard of Doug Kershaw. Or they're going to say, man, I haven't heard Doug Kershaw in like 100 years. Well, he truly is a Louisiana man.
Anything he can, gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man. Gotta make a living, he's a Louisiana man.
And I'm just a turtle man at the end of the day as I'm unboxing this Leatherhead figure. But while scum skulking through the green slimy depths of a rank Florida swamp, a garden variety gator swam through a streak of orange mutagen. Rather than snap, crackle, and crunch, the grinning gator mutated into Leatherhead, the biggest, meanest reptile ever to hit the amphibious circuit. Also, of course, one of the greatest G.I. Joes of all time. Rippling with super mutant strength and swimming ability, Leatherhead enjoys just a pinch of turtle between his teeth and gum for true chewing satisfaction. Just a pinch between the cheek. Oh, he also loves to eat a frog or two. I have heard that. I have heard about that. Watch out, Napoleon and all the other frogs out there. But we got a little tape locking him down. They're locking him in here. They don't want this big old gator swimming on out, that's for sure. So he's locked in the package. There it is. Gonna pull him out. Gonna whip out my gator. That's what I call it sometimes. Gonna whip out my gator. See you later once again. Like Craig Hodges at the three-point line, as we always do say. But there it is. 2 plastic prisons. Look at that. We got lobster. We got all kinds of stuff. We got weapons. We got hands. We got traps. Oh, everybody loves a good trap. And then you got old Leatherhead himself right there, the plastic prison, looking pretty good. But I'm going to take him offline, get these guys unboxed, and we'll be back talking all things gator. All right, we got Leatherhead out of the package. Let's dive into the accessories first. We're going to start with the hands. Let the hands have it here. Of course, 2 gripping hands out of the package there for him. We got 2 trigger hands, pointing finger hands over here. And then we do get 2 fists of Gator Fury. He's ready to throw down if he needs to. He's got the gator hands, of course, very reptile-like, kind of that scaly hands, and you got that all over the body of the figure as well. As you'd imagine, with a gator, of course, you get the weapons rack, weapons tree. a throw-in on the earlier incarnations of the Ultimate line, long gone from the Ultimate line like the boxes are nowadays, but an old blast from the past, what we got right there. Then, of course, we got that shotgun, of course, a very memorable weapon for Leatherhead back in the day. Of course, it was all in like just a red color in the Playmates version. This one a little bit more ornate with the silver, the brown, and then kind of that 70s trim on it, which looks pretty cool as well. Looks like an old guy that lived down in the swamps. This is kind of shotgun he would have if he's facing off with gators and things like that. And of course, we do got a fishing pole here. Man, I need to go fishing. I haven't went fishing probably since I was like 6 years old. My grandpa took me out like once or twice. Never to fish again. I don't know. I don't know if it's for me or not, but I wouldn't mind go angling one time. You know, I'd just be out there on the boat, just fishing, just letting all my cares drift away. Who knows? Maybe we'll film it. That'd be a great show. But of course, there is the old fishing pole right here, looking very interesting. The orange and brown attack looking good. Silver reel at the bottom here, looking very interesting. And that's the way it goes right there. And then we dive in, of course, another iconic weapon from the past. We do get this trap here. Of course, this little gator trap, which I guess he's using for turtles. He's using for humans, whatever he needs to. Looking very nice here, this little trap, almost like some big old teeth. One of those accessories you can use in different toy lines as well if you wanted to. But looking nice, all in kind of that copperish brown color. Then we get a few things that can dangle onto him if we want. We do got a big old lobster here, all like a young rock lobster like the B-52s. I'm here for lobster all day long, looking good. Or is this a crayfish? I'm not sure what it is. It almost looks like a crayfish a little bit, but I think it's a lobster. I think it's a lobster. We'll have to double check that. Then we got a turtle. Oh, we know gators. They love eating them turtles. So we got a turtle right here as well. Got a little peg on him, so I think you can put him on the figure if you want to. And then we got this. It looks like a little bit of feathers and things. So, I don't know, just an ornate thing. I guess he killed some birds down in the swamps, and he's got some trophies to prove it. So we do have that. So, a lot of accessories with old Leatherhead right here, but we're not done as his tail came as a separate piece. Of course, you got to plug it in here. I would imagine it's not going to plug right in for me. Let's see. No, of course not. So I'll have to heat this up to get this plugged in, but we do get the tail with him. Nice reptile-like tail. Very, very sharp and menacing is what this is in the end, like a true gator would have. But now we dive into old Leatherhead himself. A complex individual, as most Louisiana gators are. I've found them all to be complex in my time. You guys sound off if you have as well. But a big, big head, big gator head on him here. Dark green skin tone to match the hands and everything else you can imagine. Big old teeth, big old chompers on him, and those front teeth are just nightmare fuel is what those are. And he's got some chips in his teeth, some dings and divots. Looks like, yep, I was going to say, it looks like we got a jaw that opens up, and you see all the pink tongue and everything else inside, looking very interesting. You can even see all the way back there, you can see that little bell thing that hangs down. Is it the tonsils? Hey, there it is. I got my tonsils out when I was in like 2nd grade. It was a wild time. Puking blood. It was a wild time. I got my adenoids out, got tubes in my ears. Hot mess express is what I was. And I remember just puking pure blood. It was a wild time, let me tell you. Let me tell you. But looking good right here. Got some wild eyes here with the red and yellow looking awfully devilish. And then he's got a little blonde eyebrows up there looking very cool. And then he's got one of those old-timer hats. He almost looks like an old settler, or he's foraging for gold or something like that. But very on brand here. Some feathers around it, nice and brown, dings and dents. It's a hat that's seen some things. Quite the hat on him. And then he went full fur. I'm here for this. He's got a little fur vest going on in yellow. Looks really, really good. I'm sure it's ostrich or something crazy like that, but it definitely crazy yellow color on it. I'm here for that fur coat. Looks like something maybe Seth Rollins would wear in the WWE. Getting down to his belt, all kinds of stuff going on this belt here. Now you got a spot on the back for his shotgun. You got for those lobsters and the turtles and stuff, you got spots to put them on the belt as well if you were so inclined. He's got some shotgun shells in here like he should have. Little fishing tackle box there. Big old belt buckle like any country boy would have. Got a little bag of stuff. Who knows what's in there? I think it might be maybe nuts. Maybe he's got a bag of nuts. Who knows what he's up to? Then you got some pockets. All kinds of stuff going on this belt, so looking good. And then, of course, you're in the swamps. You got your blue jeans on. He's got his blue jeans on, even the little patches. I wonder who sewed these patches on here. Mama Leatherhead? Who knows? Could be. And then he's got some big old boots going on as well. So he's ready. He's got the boots ready to go. Got a few tears in the jeans on this side. So these are some jeans that's seen some things, and I think he's in the same boat. He's seen a thing or two along the way. Looking good. Will he fit on a ringside collectible stand? Be very interesting to see. Oh, Oh, doesn't want to fit. Oh, he fits. There it goes. He does fit on the stand. Just takes a little bit of work. Now, articulation is head back and forth, side to side, moving around. Jaw articulation on him. Arms all the way around like we're accustomed to. Single jointed elbows, side to side. Hands movable, side to side, back and forth. Waist articulation. Leg goes up, bend to the knee, side to side of the knee. And then a little bit of ankle movement. Just a little bit up and down, a little bit of side to side. So the usual ankle movement there. Now, he's an interesting one, too, because you could stand him straight up. Maybe with that tail you should be able to. There you go. You can stand him straight up, or you can have him kind of lurching down, doing gator things like a normal gator would walk. Most gators I've seen, at least you guys correct me if I'm wrong, don't walk on their hind legs. But you never know. A hairy reptile creature or a scaly reptile creature, more like it. Who knows? But you can display him either way. I'm going to have him displayed probably standing straight up. I think he looks more menacing and different that way. I think it looks really cool. Forgot to mention his knife on the shoulder there, or I guess on the bicep tied around there. Forgot to mention that. But a pretty cool looking figure here. I like these mutant creatures like this. Looks very fun, looks really cool, and man, he is a big figure in this line. I should grab, here's the original Playmates version, so you can see borrowing with kindness with all the extra stuff and things. Really, really fun to see this all these years later, upsized here in the Ultimate line. Late to the party here. This one came out a couple of years ago. I think I actually got this on clearance for like 16 bucks, something like that. That's when I went all in on this turtle line a couple of years ago. I bought all of them when they were all like under $20. It was a wild sale and forced me to complete the set. And now we're buying them currently as we have been unboxing on both YouTube channels. So make sure you do subscribe to those. But the very cool blast from the past with the old Playmates version. I actually had the original Playmates as a kid. I didn't have a lot of characters outside of the core, but I said, man, a gator, sign me up. Sign me up. I was like a young Doug Kershaw, which I talked about earlier. That's what was me as a little kid, I guess. I was playing my country fiddle, my Louisiana fiddle, really. Maybe not. You guys can fact check that later if you want to. But there it is, Leatherhead, an all-timer in the Ultimate line from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A fun one right here. Dare I say, maybe even a must-have. But you guys tell me, is it a must-have for you? Was it a pickup back in the day? Is it on your long game list right now? Let me know your thoughts on old Leatherhead in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on the Patreon channel. Patreon, your best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget on Amazon and, of course, soon to come, Barnes & Noble. You can get my latest book here. It is the complete history of the Jakks Classic Superstars line. About 700 pages of Jakks Classic Superstars goodness. If you want to get a personalized copy or something, just reach out to me on social media. I can hook you up with a little personalized copy. So reach out if you want to do that. It's up to you. Choose your own adventure at the end of the day, as we do say. But thank you for all the support on the book so far. Doing big things. Doing big things. And, of course, you can also hit me up on social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Louisiana Gators everywhere, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.